2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Yes, Christopher. You're right.
Peribita.
You're right. Yes, Priscilla.
NH3.
You're right.
It was exciting getting all the points in the last round to catch up.
No school is too little to be bullied.
Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right. Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 25th 1A stage contest, which features Pope John Senior High School, Jachie Pramso Senior High School, and Zion College. Let's meet the contestants. Pope John Senior High School. Pope John Senior High School is represented by
Frimpong Punikofi, final year.
Jimajen Bismarck, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
Oh, madam,
I'm fine, thank you.
Wonderful. You are a seeded school.
Yes, madam.
What did the seniors tell you about last year? What happened last year?
Madam, please, last year we made it to the quarterfinals, but unfortunately, Ghana National College halted our progress to the final. So this year, we've come here and we have Jesus in our boat and we smile at the storm because we have this motto which says, Veladamus, we set sail.
Hey, Pope John Senior High School, you are seeing a storm around you?
No, ma'am.
There's no storm, but you are sailing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In that case, let me wish you bon voyage.
Merci.
Thank you, madam.
Zion College. Zion College is represented by
Mensa Philemon, year 3.
Zikono Gose, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
We are doing great.
Good. Will you please tell us a little bit about Zion College?
Zion College is a co-educational school located in Angologa. And then it was founded in the year 1937, being the oldest school in the Volta region. We are here for the first time.
All right,
Now,
first time.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so what has your first time been like? What happened at the prelims?
At the prelims, we met St. Ignatius of Loyola and Bongo. And then, by the grace of God, we sailed through. That's why we're here.
Okay, you are also sailing.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, what shall we expect?
The perfect will of God should prevail.
All right, best wishes to you. Jachie Pramso Senior High School. Jachie Pramso Senior High School is represented by
my final year.
J Mano, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Please tell us a little bit about your school.
Jachie Pramso Senior High School is located in the Ashanti region, actually between two native towns, Jachie and Pramso. For the moment, we are the pride of Bosomtwe district because we are located in that district. And we started in 2015. But unfortunately for us, we lost to Tia at the regional qualification. But in 2016, we made it through the preliminary to 1/8, but we lost to Ghana National College. But this year, we are here to make a difference.
You are here to make a difference this year.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have already started. You came from the prelims.
Yeah. In the prelim, we met TMAS SHS again, Kumasi, and St. Mary's Lolobi. But God being so good, they weren't much for us.
Good. How are you going to make a difference this contest?
With God, we know that all is well.
All right. Best wishes. We've met the contestants. Some are busily sailing. For the rest, all is well. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. My name is Dr. Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana, and I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. The round has simple and direct questions to which you are to respond simply and directly. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. All right. We are going to do something interesting. I have a preamble, after which I will go round twice. Are you listening carefully? I'll go round twice. The first time, if you get your answer right, 2 points. Then I go round, same question, the second time. If you get that answer right the second time, 1 more point, making 3 points. Scorekeepers, are you keeping track? All right. So 2 points first, and then 1 point. Okay, so now this is the question after which I'll come to you first, Pope John. Preamble. The kinetic molecular theory is a simple theoretical model to explain the behavior of gases. The theory is based on 6 postulates. Each school is to give 2 of the postulates, but 1 at a time. So when I come round the first time, you give 1, then I come back for the second one. All right, we are now ready to go. Pope John. Yes, Frimpong.
The average kinetic energy of the gaseous molecules is absolutely proportional to the absolute temperature.
Okay. Yes, Emmanuel.
The gas molecules are in constant random motion.
Yes. Zion College, which of you? Yes, Jikuno.
It states that the particles collide with the walls of the containing vessel.
1. Now, second round. Yes, Jima.
Madam, the volume of the gas molecules compared to the volume of the container is negligible. The volume of the gas molecules compared to the total volume of the container is negligible.
Yes. Yes, Emmanuel.
The intermolecular forces of attraction between the gas molecule is negligible.
Yes. Zion. Okay. So you've got most of them, but the ones that didn't come out clearly. The particles move in straight lines until they collide with one another or the walls of the container. You see, that wasn't so clear. That's why I gave you 1. And then the last one is that the collisions between the gas particles or collisions with the walls of the container are elastic. All right. Next set. 30 seconds and you have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the length of the segment AB for the given coordinates of A and B. That's the preamble. Now, Pope John, A has coordinates 5, 7, and B has coordinates -5, 7. Frempong.
10 units.
Yes. Jachie Pramso with the same preamble. A has coordinates -6, 12, and B has coordinates -6, 24. Yes, Boama.
12 units.
Yes. Zion College with the same preamble. A has coordinates -12, 10, and B has coordinates -7, 10. Yes, Jikunu?
5 units.
Yes, not available. All right, for the next set, it's a single question to all 3 schools. When I get to your school, please provide the right answer so that I can move on for the next right answer, which of course will be different. No bonus. This is the question. Give only one reason to indicate why water is necessary for the germination of seeds. Pope John. Yes, Frimpong.
When the seeds imbibe water, it helps to split the testa, which enables the radicle to grow, the plumule to grow upwards and the radicle to grow downwards.
I'm not going to accept it. Jachie Pramso. Yes, Emmanuel.
Sir, Madam.
You continue.
Water enhances imbibition within the seed, whereby the seeds absorb the water and swell, which enhances germination by binding the soil particles in which the seed lies.
No. Zion College. Yes, Philemon.
The water softens the testa such that it activates the enzymes in the listen for.
Only one. It's okay. That's right. So there are several of them. All right. And now, which of you? Who was it? It was Emmanuel. 10 Ghana cedi bill for calling me sir. 30 seconds and you have a preamble. The specific heat capacity of water is 4,200 joules per kilogram Kelvin. The specific latent heat of fusion of ice is 0.334 megajoule per kilogram. And the specific latent heat of vaporization of water is 2.25 megajoule per kilogram. Please, did you get your preamble? Now, Pope John, determine the quantity of heat required to change 5.00 kilograms of ice at 0 degrees Celsius into water at 50.0 degrees Celsius. For a bonus. Yes, which of you? Raise your hand, please. Emmanuel.
Madam, 1.05 megajoules.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2.72 megajoules. Your major question with the same preamble. Determine the quantity of heat required to change 8.00 kilograms of ice at 0 degrees Celsius into water at 20.0 degrees Celsius. For a bonus. The right answer is 3.34 megajoule. Zion College with the same preamble. Determine the quantity of heat required to change 5.00 kilograms of water at 50.0 degrees Celsius into steam at 100 degrees Celsius. It's your hand up, Philemon. Go ahead.
Yeah. 105 megajoules.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 12.3 megajoules. Next set, 30 seconds. Pope John, radium-226 atomic number 88, undergoes alpha emission to give a new nuclide and no other nuclear particle, please give a balanced equation for this decay and suggest what other decay or decays will yield the same nuclide. Yes, Frimpong.
Madam, we have radium 226, 88, going into radon 224, 86, radon 222, 86, and alpha particle 42, plus an alpha particle 42. Yes, ma'am.
1. Well, it's radon 226, atomic number 88, going to X, not necessarily radon 222, atomic number 86, and then, yes, an alpha particle. Now, the other decay or emission that you can have is emission of 2 protons and 2 neutrons, and you can wind up at the same spot. All right. Jachie Pramso. Hydrogen 1, atomic number 1, can undergo fusion to give helium 4, atomic number 2. Give a balanced equation by suggesting what may be emitted during fusion. Yes, Emmanuel. Go ahead.
Madam, we have helium, hydrogen 1,1 fusing with hydrogen 1,1 to give helium 4,2, and the 2 electrons is emitted.
I'll give you 1. The balanced equation for hydrogen 1, atomic number 1, going to helium 4, atomic number 2, plus 2 electrons. So yes, it's a beta ray of 2 electrons that are emitted. That's the part you had right, but your balanced equation was not right. Zion College, plutonium-239, atomic number 94, undergoes a radioactive decay and a type of emission that can be used as a power source for a heart pacemaker. If the new nuclide is uranium-235, atomic number 92, state the type of emission which is the source of energy. Yes, which of you, Jikunu?
That is alpha emission.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Preamble. Find the indefinite integral. That's the preamble. Pope John. Integral of the expression x squared plus 1 over x squared dx. Is your hand up, Frimpong? Go ahead.
Madam, we have x minus 1 over x plus c.
You're right. Jachie Pramso with the same preamble. Integral of the expression 2x squared minus 3x cubed all over x dx. Yes, Emmanuel.
Madam, we have x squared minus x cubed plus c.
You're right. Zion College with the same preamble. Integral of the expression x cubed plus x to the power 4 all over x dx. Yes, Jikunu. Philemon.
1 over 3x exponent 3 plus 1 over 4x exponent 4 plus c.
Yes. Next one is a question to all 3 schools. Please give me a right answer so that I can move on for the next right answer. The question: the intertidal zone is an extreme environment for organisms to live. The most common organisms are small and most are relatively uncomplicated organisms. Please give one, only one, of the 4 basic reasons that accounts for this. Pope John, first choice. Yes, Frimpong.
This is because These organisms are able to attach themselves to rocks, thus rock surfaces below the water surfaces so that they can withstand water pressure.
I'm not accepting that. Go ahead. Emmanuel.
At the intertidal zone, the water is moving with a great pressure. So organisms over there have enough small surface area in order to flow with the motion of the water so as not to be damaged or hurt within that environment.
No. Zion College. Yes, Jikunu.
At the intertidal zone, realize that the water current is very high. So with that, the small organisms are able to resist being carried away by the water current.
I'm not giving that to you. You are not answering the right question. I am not concerned about the organisms. I'm concerned about what pertains at the intertidal zone. So at the intertidal zone, the supply of water which marine organisms require to survive is intermittent. First point. The wave action, which you were all insisting on, can wash away or dislodge poorly suited or adapted organisms. You see that my focus is not on the organism. Okay. Because of the intertidal zone's high exposure to the sun, the temperature range can be extreme, from very hot to near freezing in cold climates. That is when you have the cold seas. And then the last one, the salinity is much higher in the intertidal zone because salt water trapped in rocky pools evaporates, leaving behind salt deposits. So it's a very unfriendly environment, isn't it? All right, next set, and in fact it's the last set, 30 seconds. Pope John, a tuned circuit has a 5 microhenry inductor and a 20 picofarad capacitor. Determine the resonant frequency of the circuit. Yes, Frimpong.
Madam, we have 1.0 times 10 raised to the power 8 hertz.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 1.6 times 10 to the power 7 hertz. Jachie Pramso. The resonant frequency of a tuned circuit of inductance 10 microhenry is 15 megahertz. Find the capacitance in the circuit. Yes, Boama.
Madam, we have 10 picofarad.
That's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 11 picofarad. Zion College. Determine the resonance frequency of a tuned circuit containing a 10 microhenry inductor and a 10 picofarad capacitor. Yes, Jikunu.
That is 500 over pi hertz.
No, I'm not accepting it. For bonus, the right answer is 1.6 times 10 raised to the power 7 hertz. And that brings us to the end of the first round.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashwini Pankasa. Gold, good energy.
At the end of the first round, Jachie Pramso Senior High School has 9 points. Pope John Senior High School has 10 points. Zion College has 13 points. We have a long way to go. 4 more rounds. Contestants, I believe you can do a whole lot better. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all three schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Pope John? Yours. Jachie Pramso. Good. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. If you attempt a question and you are unable to answer correctly, you lose a precious point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds in which to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. The first set of questions, 30 seconds each. A plain wire loop of area, 0.20 meters squared, lies in a uniform magnetic field that makes an angle of 60 degrees with the axis of the loop. Find the EMF induced in the loop when the magnetic flux density varies at the rate 0.4 Tesla per second. The right answer is 0.04 volts. Next one. The distance between the plates of a parallel plate capacitor is 2 millimeters. What is the magnitude of the electric field between the plates when they have a potential difference of 4 volts? Yes, which of you? Yes, Jima.
2,000. Madam, 2,000.
8,000.
Who next? Yes, Emmanuel.
Madam, 2 times 10 raised to the power 3 volts per meter.
Yes. Next one. What is the speed of light in a medium with refractive index 1.35? Yes, Philemon.
3.0 times 10 is 8 meters per second.
No. Yes, Boama.
4.05 times 10 to the power 8 meter per second.
No. The right answer is 2.22 times 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. 30 seconds. Decane is a hydrocarbon. What is the molar mass of decanal? Yes, Jikunu.
It's 148 gram per mole.
No. Yes, Frimpong.
158 gram per mole.
No. The right answer is 156. 30 seconds. Magnesium metal burns in excess oxygen to give MgO. Calculate the mass of MgO expected from 78.0 grams of magnesium metal, assuming the yield is only 90%. Atomic mass for magnesium is 24.0, for oxygen is 16.0. Yes, Jima.
112 grams.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 117 grams. 10 seconds. What substance must be added to a solution of NaHCO3 to make a buffer whose... Go ahead. Emmanuel.
Madam, Na2CO3.
You're right. The full question was, what substance must be added to a solution of NaHCO3 to make a buffer whose pH is above 7? And he's right. The next set of 3 questions, you have 10 seconds each. Which of the cranial nerves is associated with the sense of smell? Yes, Jima.
The olfactory lobes.
Yes. Arrange the following to show the pathway of light through the vertebrate eye, cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina. Yes. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
The cornea, the pupil, iris, lens, and retina.
No. Who rang next?
The cornea, the iris, the pupil, the lens, and the retina.
Yes. Name the two structures that make up the central nervous system.
The brain,
Yes.
The brain and the spinal cord.
Yes. Last set of questions, 30 seconds each. Find two supplementary angles such that the larger angle is 30 degrees less than twice the smaller angle. Yes, Jikunu.
It's 105 degrees and 75 degrees.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you? Yes,
105 degrees.
Frimpong. Pardon?
105 degrees.
That's incorrect. Yes, Emmanuel.
Madam, supplementary. We have 150 degrees and 30 degrees.
No. The right answer is 110 degrees and 70 degrees. Next one. Find the remainder r when the polynomial f of x is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 5x minus 10 is divided by x plus 2. Yes, Emmanuel.
Madam, 4.
Yes. Last question. Last question. Find the product. The expression 3 root x plus square root of y multiplied by the expression 2 root x minus 3 multiplied by square root of y. Yes, which of you? Yes, Emmanuel?
Madam, I had 6x minus 7 root of xy minus 3y.
You're right. That's the end.
Everybody knows that Tigo adverts the B. Tigo likes to do things big. Instead of spending money on talking phones, celebrities, large crowds, the fresh boy or fine girls, they are using me. Us. Tigo is spending all that money on making your favorite social media apps free on Tigo Tribe. So free Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Imo. And free Instagram and Snapchat. So those of you turning on your data, spying small and turning it off, while Tigo is saying, stop it! Join Tigo Tribe today and be a citizen, not a spectator.
Tigo, live it, love it.
At the end of the second round, Pope John Senior High School has 11 points. Zion College has 13 points. Jachie Pramso Senior High School has 17 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which to present an answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Best wishes, everyone. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A guitar string is to be tuned to a standard A pitch using a tuning fork calibrated to vibrate at 440 Hz exactly. When the tuning fork is gently struck and the middle of the guitar string is stroked, 10 beats are heard every second. When the string is slightly tightened, 12 beats are heard every second. A. What is the beat frequency before increasing the tension in the string? B. What is the frequency of the note produced by the guitar string before increasing the tension in the string? C. How can one tell that the guitar string has been properly tuned? And D, should the tension in the guitar string be increased or should it be decreased to achieve tuning? Please state your reasoning. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the board. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in physics, specifically sound and beats. So we are told that we have a guitar string which needs to be tuned to a standard A pitch. And the tool for doing this is the tuning fork. So we have a tuning fork which is calibrated to vibrate at exactly 440 hertz. So when the fork is gently struck and the middle of the guitar string is stroked, 10 beats are heard every second. When the string is slightly tightened, then it becomes 12 beats. And the questions are the following. Let's look at the first question. What is the beat frequency before increasing the tension in the string? This is very obvious. The beat frequency equals the number of beats heard in unit time. So before it was tightened, it was 10 beats heard in a second. And so this is 10 hertz, 2 points. Next question. What is the frequency of the note produced by the guitar string before increasing the tension in the string? Increasing the tension in the string increases its vibration frequency. The beat frequency increases. Remember, it went from 10 to 12. When the frequency difference between the tuning fork and the guitar string increases. Therefore, the increase in beat frequency when the string is tightened indicates that the initial guitar frequency is greater than the tuning fork frequency. And this is going to be equal to the 440 hertz of the tuning fork plus the 10 hertz that we have calculated in the first part. So this gives 450 hertz. 3 points. C. How can one tell that the guitar string has been properly tuned? This is very practical, isn't it? So proper tuning has been achieved when the beat frequency is 0. So it has to be equal. They has to be equal to the tuning fork frequency. So the beat frequency has to be 0. That is when no beats are heard, but beats reappear when slight changes are made to the string tension. In this condition, the tuning fork and the string have the same frequency, 440 hertz, exactly. 3 points for this explanation. Finally, should the tension in the guitar string be increased or should it be decreased to achieve tuning? State your reasoning. From the observation, the two conditions, the tension should be reduced. because increasing the tension increases the beat frequency. It went from 10 to 12. The tension is higher than it should be and must be reduced. This is the explanation. 2 points for this, giving a total of 10 points. All right, so now let's see what the contestants did. Zion College. The only thing you had right there was the last one, which said you should reduce or decrease the tension. That's right, but your explanation, my goodness. They were telling me that I should reduce it because it will help me. What about you? Won't it help you? All right, you have 1 out of 10. Jachie Pramso, you also had great difficulty with this. The only thing you have right is the last part. So you also ask us to decrease the tension because it will increase the beat frequency. Yes, so 2 out of 10. Pope John, you couldn't do the first calculation. You were able to do the second calculation, that's 3 points. The third one, your explanation doesn't help. And the fourth one, yes, we should decrease the tension. Yes, and your explanation is fine. So that's 2 more, giving you a total of 5 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with you, Jachie Pramso, your statement. If 2 angles of a triangle are obtuse, the third angle is a reflex angle. Yes, Boama?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Zion College. If the product of 2 integers is half, then both numbers are irrational. Yes, Philemon?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. Pope John. If the sum of 2 positive numbers is negative, then the numbers are both negative. Jima?
False.
No. Okay. Gentlemen, you go and figure those out, won't you? Please do that. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. State whether the following structural features of plants that live in dry environments are true or false. I hope you got the preamble. All right, so now, Jachie Pramso. They possess a thick cuticle and stomata are only on the upper surface of the leaf. Yes, Boama?
False.
You're right. They have a thin cuticle and stomata are only on the upper surface of the leaf. Philemon?
It's false.
Yes. Pope John, they have a thin cuticle and sunken stomata surrounded by hairs. Frempong?
False.
Yes. Jachie Pramso. John Dalton's atomic theory predicted the existence of atoms containing electrons. Boama?
False.
Yes. John Dalton's atomic theory suggested that atoms of an element are identical but differ from atoms of other elements. Yes, Jikunu?
It's true.
Yes. John Dalton based his model of an atom on an element after examining elements under microscopes. Jima.
False.
Yes. The refractive index of a medium is greater than unity if the speed of light in the medium is greater than the speed of light in vacuum. Yes, Bwama?
False.
Yes. The refractive index of a medium is the ratio of the speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in the medium. Yes, Philemon?
It's true.
Yes. Pope John. All electromagnetic waves have the same speed in vacuum, whereas electromagnetic waves of different wavelength may have different speeds in material media. Yes, Frimpong?
True.
Yes. Any two regular polygons are congruent. Bwama?
False.
Yes. Any two regular polygons are similar. Philemon?
It's false.
Yes. Any two regular quadrilaterals are similar. Yes, Jima?
True.
Yes. Hydrochloric acid is produced by cells in the lining of the small intestine and is responsible for cleaving peptide bonds. Yes, Bwama?
False.
Yes. Hydrochloric acid in the stomach of mammals activates pepsinogen into the enzyme pepsin, which breaks up the peptides from the protein. Philemon?
It's true.
Yes. Hydrochloric acid acts as barrier to pathogens present in food. Yes, Jima?
True.
Yes. There are more non-metals than semi-metals in the periodic table. Yes, Bwama?
True.
Yes. Whereas the oxide of magnesium is fully ionic, that of beryllium is only partly ionic. Yes, Philemon?
It's true.
Yes. Aluminium hydroxide is amphoteric, and so beryllium hydroxide is expected to be also amphoteric. Yes, Jima?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Jachie Pramso. Magnetic field lines due to a very long, straight current carrying wire are concentric circles with a diameter along the wire. Yes, Bwama?
True.
No. Magnetic field lines due to a very long, straight current carrying wire are concentric circles lying in the plane of the wire. Philemon?
It's true.
No. Last statement. Magnetic field lines due to a very long, straight current carrying wire are concentric circles centered on the wire and lie in a plane perpendicular to the wire. Yes, Jima?
True.
Yes. That's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Zion College has 24 points. Jachie Pramso Senior High School has 29 points. Pope John Senior High School has 29 points. Fifth and final round, round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Pope John? Thank you. Zion College. Thank you. Jachie Pramso. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. I am a phenomenon that occurs at the boundary between 2 media. Yes, which of you? Philemon.
Refraction.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. I am by no means cheap or easily obtained. You have to carry out many experiments to obtain me. You possibly have to draw many graphs as well. You cannot simply predict me from a balanced chemical equation. I am a law, but not. Yes, which of you? Emmanuel.
Rate law.
You're right. I was reading the fifth clue, 3 points. I am a resilient and smooth elastic tissue. I am not as hard and as rigid as bone. Yes, Philemon.
Cartilage.
You're right. I was reading the second clue, 4 points. Last one. I am a relation between 2 sets. I am a rule of association. Yes, which of you, Jima?
Cover proof. Cover proof.
No. I continue. I am a rule of association between the 2 sets. I may be 1-to-1. Yes, Emmanuel.
Mapping.
You are right. I was reading the third clue, 3 points. 3 points. That's the end of the 5th round.
Accra College of Medicine is Ghana's premier private medical school with affiliations to the University of Ghana and mentored by the School of Medicine and Dentistry, Kolebu. Accra College of Medicine has ultra-modern facilities with experienced faculty and small class sizes which guarantee that our students get personalized and individual attention. ACM is not only about medicine. We also ensure that our students are perfectly groomed into passionate and great leaders to better serve their communities. Enroll now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Pope John Senior High School has 29 points. Zion College has 34 points. Jachie Pramso Senior High School has 35 points. Pope John Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, you have to sail away. Best wishes to you. Zion College, you did so well and you are so close. Unfortunately, I can't take you with me to the next stage. All the best to you. Jachie Pramso Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Well done. Viewers, we are almost at the end of the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we will bring you the penultimate 1A stage competition, which features Accra Academy, Presbyterian Boys Senior High School, Legon, and St. John's Grammar School. I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by Tigo, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you. Thank you once again for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.